What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to the first new episode of another team in the year 2000 franchise, and we are taking control of the LA Lakers. So we are doing the LA Lakers, and we are going to be in the year 2005 to 2006 today. So thank you all for the support on the last episode. It was a shame we couldn't win a championship with the Sonics, but it is what it is, and we want to move on to do another team. Now, I know a lot of you guys either wanted to see the Jazz, the Celtics, or the Hornets, but the reason I kind of just wanted to do the Lakers, I wanted to trade Shaq, build around Kobe, but I don't plan on this mini-series of the 2000 franchise with the Lakers being 5 episodes like the Sonics one was. I'm going to probably say this will be 3 seasons, so by the year 2008, we will be picking our new team. So don't worry, this won't be 5 episodes like the Sonics side. Also, shout out to the person who sent me the fan-sided link with all the logos, because now I believe I have updated all the logos in the year 2005, 2006. Like the Sonics one is now the neon one. I was a little bit late on that. Vancouver has now moved to Memphis. Was a little bit late on that as well. I think this might be a year prior. No, this is actually right. So what else did I change? I think that was it for the Western Conference. And then for the Eastern Conference, the Raptors, I made it to the purple Raptor logo. I was a little bit late on that. The Hawks, I think, has like the gold. If you can see in the top right, it's kind of gold on the bottom end of the wings of the Hawk. It used to be blue. And then what else did I move? I think there was one more. The Magic logo. And the Pistons logo. Okay, so the Magic logo. It's been this for some time. I was late on that. I apologize. The Pacers one. No, I was right there. But then the Pistons one. There's only one more year of this logo. Even though I really like this logo. But also, you know who you are. You've been commenting. I believe that the Bobcats and the Hornets are swapped. Because the Hornets that played in 98 ended up, they were the Charlotte Hornets. But they ended up moving to New Orleans. So then they ended up becoming the Pelicans, I believe. But the real life... So then the Hornets, the expansion team, were another expansion team from Charlotte. So I believe they're mixed up. It's not the end of the world, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. But yeah, we're taking control of the Lakers, and we are going to be trading Shaquille O'Neal in the 2005 offseason. We're going to be building around Kobe, who we have under contract for 3 years. And if we look at the salary cap table, we are going to have max money. We could go out and sign a free agent in this offseason. We're the goddamn Lakers. That's something we can do. We do have good bench players in Udonis Haslem and Gerald Wallace, who will be a restricted free agent. He hasn't been he was actually horrible in the playoffs for them. He's been horrible in general. Julian Wallace, something good either. All right, Robert Ory's 34. We could maybe move on from him. Joel Wagner doesn't seem like a bad bench player at all. He's 27. Ryan Grant either. He can come off the bench for us. And then Norm Newton. But yeah. We also have 35-year-old Alonzo Mourning. Sheesh. So yeah, like I said, these episodes are going to be going through the offseason to start out, and then they will be going into the regular season. Maybe I'll do like a 2-episode or 2 offseason special episode where we'll get back to the beginning of the regular season, like we were for the Supersonics. You guys got to let me know if you want to see that. So the 2005 NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks defeated the Rockets in 7. You guys saw that in the last video. So player retirements. Tim Hardaway calls it a quits. Tony Kukoc, Eldon Campbell, Mitch Richmond, former Warrior GOAT, not GOAT, but former Warrior great. Sean Kemp, okay. Where did he, I guess he was a free agent, but he's playing in Portland. Tom Gugliotta, Brendan Haywood, let's see, Eric Snow, Anthony Johnson. Alright, so there's some notable names, but I think these down here won't be any crazy names, but I'll just go through them all if you're curious on any of them. So yeah, oh wow, there's just so many. Okay, yeah, there's just, oh my god, okay, so let's just get past that. Staff retirements, David Fizdale retires, gotcha. League meetings, I think I wanted to do the draft thing, so we could get the ages correct. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta lower LeBron's age. Players are now eligible to reach the draft once they are 18 years old. Yeah, so let's do that. And then let's approve that, so we get that done. And then let me go to the Hornets real quick and then change LeBron's age down one to, I believe he'd be 21 at this time, because this would be his 3rd year. Okay. So let's go to the draft lottery. League realignment, is this all good? Looks like it. Okay. So let's go to the draft lottery, and then obviously we can maybe target a team that would want to trade for Shaq. So let's see what happens here. The 2005 draft lottery is going to be as follows. Cavs with the first pick, Blazers second, Celtics 3, and then you have Hawks at 4, Knicks at 5, Jazz at 6, Raptors at 7, Bulls at 8, Clippers 9, Wizards 10, Warriors 11, Mavs 12, Hornets 13, Timberwolves 14. That is the lottery. We are going to be selecting Oh, the Lakers don't have their first round pick at 18. Oh, that's a shame. The Hornets get it. I don't know what trade happened there, but that is a shame. All right, so here's how the lottery, or here's how the draft order is out, if you wanted to pause and see. Unfortunately, Phil Jackson is not a coach in this, and you can't change names of coaches, I believe. So, yeah, I guess we're just going to have to roll with Frank Vogel because his ratings aren't that bad. We'll get Cuba Gooding. Gregory Peterson is fine. We're going to fire Adrian Griffin. We can pick up Stacey Miller. Or do we want to pick up Brad? Oh, my God. We can pick up Brad Stevens. Nah, we'll go with Frank. If we are gonna trade Shaq, we should try to get a new coach and just start new here. So let's give Brad Stevens like $8 million a year and hope he signs with us, and he does. So we pay Brad Stevens a lot of money. He's gonna be our Phil Jackson. So let's look at potential Shaq trades. Okay. I'm thinking, wow, Kobe has a no trade clause. Okay, good thing it wasn't Shaq. Yeah, Kobe's got a no trade clause. So the Cleveland Cavaliers have the #1 overall pick. And they have a star in Dirk Nowitzki, who's going to be a free agent. But if they could pair up Shaq with him, that would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice. But I'm going to see if like whoever has the second pick makes more sense. So Portland wouldn't make that trade. Who's got pick 3? That would be the Boston Celtics. Antoine Walker is a free agent. Wouldn't make sense either. So 4 might be the first logical pick that we could trade Shaq besides Cleveland. So if Cleveland doesn't work out, Atlanta... maybe to pair Shaq with Melo. That could be something. I don't know. I don't really comfortable about these stars real quick. So let's see. The #1 overall pick, Cleveland, for Shaquille O'Neal, who ended up going to Cleveland. I don't know if it was this following year in real life, but he ended up going there, obviously, later in his career. No, I think he went to Phoenix first. Could be wrong, though. So let's offer this to Cleveland. Shaq for the #1 overall pick in the 2005 draft. They say no. Okay. We would be willing to also throw in, I guess Ryan Grant. We'll give you 27-year-old Ryan Grant, and we'll give you our second-round pick as well for the #1 overall pick. They don't want to do that. And we'd be willing, just because we want to go all in, we'd give you our top... we'll give you our 2027 first-round pick, which would end up translating to, what? The 2006, 7, I think the 2008 draft. So let's offer this. Damn. I really wanted to get Chris Paul on this team, but it's looking like that isn't going to be the case here. Damn. So we might have to trade Shaq. I don't know. His trade finder's not coming up. I don't know what we can get for Shaq. Let me see what they got for him in real life. No, duh. He went to Miami after he left LA. But he was traded for Caron Butler, Brian Grant, Lamar Odom, and a 2006, first round pick that ended up being Jordan Farmar, and a 2007 second round pick that ended up being somebody's name I don't know how to pronounce. So they ended up trading him. It wasn't a crazy amount, so maybe the #1 overall pick is a little far-fetched. So, I mean, if we traded him for the 5th pick, who are we ending up with? Danny Granger or Monta Ellis? I mean, I don't know how I'd feel with Ellis and Kobe. Raymond Felton wouldn't be horrible. Let's see that. Let's see if Shaq would be traded for the 4th pick to Atlanta. And then we can try the 5th pick, whoever has that, which is the New York Knicks, who you would know would always want to make a splash. So Shaq for the 4th pick. Would they do this? No. And I'd be willing to throw in Ryan Grant. And we would throw in our second round pick. Damn. Okay. That is unfortunate. What about the Knicks at 5? The Knicks, oh, they might do this. Yeah. They got Kurt Thomas. But you know the Knicks want a star. So this kind of makes sense for the Knicks to do this. So Shaq for the 5th pick in the draft. I don't know if... Yeah, Shaq for the 5th pick in the draft. And they're not interested. What about if I throw in my second round pick? They agree to that. So we trade Shaq to the Big Apple. The Knicks make a splash. And now we have the 5th pick in the 2005 NBA draft. So, yeah, Chris Paul probably won't fall. Neither will Darren Williams. Unfortunately, those were 2 guys I would really want on this team. I don't really think we have the assets to move up to get them. Unless one of them falls to 3, then I will make a trade. But if not, I'm really targeting Danny Granger. And then if not, Raymond Felton or Nate Robinson. So let's start. Oh yeah, we're done with staff signing. So let's go to the NBA draft. And oh god, Danny Granger has knee issues. That is not good. Andrew Bogut as well, who was the #1 overall pick in this draft. But yeah, let's start this draft. Please tell me Darren Williams or Chris Paul fall to 3. Please tell me they fall to 3. You know the Cavs. Okay, they take Chris Paul. And the Blazers are going to take Darren Williams. So there goes what I wanted. He averaged 17.5 assists at college. And Darren Williams is number 2. Great. So there were the 2 players I wanted to draft. Unfortunately so. I think I still might take Danny Granger. I might take the risk and No, I'm not even going to be able to take Danny Granger. Great. So the 3 players I wanted the most go top 3. All right. So I think we're going to take Raymond Felton or Nate Robinson here at 5. Whoever we think would be a better complementary point guard, and it might be Raymond Felton. I don't think I'm going to want Andrew Bogut here. Let's see here. So David Lee, Nate Robinson, B+, Raymond Felton from UNC, Robinson from UCLA, Lou Will, Marvin Williams, Bogut, we could pass. Do I want Robinson or do I want Felton? I think I'm going to go with Raymond Felton here. Yeah, this is a risk because then I could regret not taking, or I'd regret not taking Nate Robinson. But we take Raymond Felton with the 5th overall pick, so we basically traded Shaq and a 2nd round pick for Raymond Felton. But we also cleared up around 30 mil in cap space, so I just hope Felton could be a good addition to the team. And does Nate go after him? Ooh, we have a trade, okay. So let's see what the trade is. The Jazz trade the 6th overall pick and the 34th pick for Danny Granger. Okay, well that is 2K being a little bit dumb. So I wasn't going to try to finesse them as this is a realistic series. And the Celtics take Robinson, who I believe, was a Celtic later on in his career. So here is the draft summary. So Felton is overall higher. I'll take it. He's a 76. Williams and Chris Paul and Granger, all 78 or above. Ellis is a 79. So Lou went 7 to the Raptors. He was a Raptor in his career. There's Bogut, Jason Maxill. I think that's Maxwell, though. Marvin Williams, Gerald Green, Luther Head. Andrew Bynum. Could have took him, definitely. So Bogut. Wait, did we see Bogut yet? No, where's Andrew Bogut? Channing Frye, David Lee to future Knicks. Brandon Bass, Hakeem Warwick. Oh, my God, CJ Miles. Where's Bogut? Bogut went in the 2nd round? Yeah, it was 8th. Duh. Just forget I ever said that. Okay, he's a 75 overall. We're obviously going to sign Raymond Felton here. Team player options. We got Julian Wallace and Udonis Haslem. We're going to pick up the options on both these guys. Dirk is going to be a free agent. We might try to get back at the Cavs for not accepting that trade. And Dirk can kind of be the new Lakers Pau Gasol. That is interesting. All right. I'm going to keep an eye on Dirk in free agency. So we'll give Gerald Wallace the qualifying offer, sure. And Norm Newton as well, but that's about it. So, free agency. Chris Webber's here, but he's 32. But Dirk, I like signing Dirk. I know he's not a system fit, but it's because it's defense, and I'm going to change that anyway. All right, I'm going to do this trade with the Pacers, where I'm going to trade them like a 2009 2nd-round pick and Alonzo Mourning just for 1 2nd-round pick. I'm actually going to give them 2. This is a salary dump, and we'll give them the Raptors 2nd-round pick here, just so we can clear up $8 million in salary. Mourning is on the last year of his contract, so we make that trade, and now we are going to have enough to go out and sign a Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, Sharif Abdul-Rahim would be cool as well, but I think going out and getting Dirk and kind of be like the new Pau Gasol for this Lakers team would be really cool. So we're going to give him a player option, 3-year deal, and he's probably going to accept that. We do need a center now. Let me look at the team. So we have point guard. We have a couple shooting guards. We need a small forward. Okay. I guess Gerald Wallace could be our starting small forward, though. Imagine we had a big 3 of Chris Paul, Dirk, and Kobe in LA. That'd be super cool. But you know what? I think Raymond Felton can work out. This is actually a loaded free agency class. Is Chris Webber? No, he's going to stay with the Kings on a 5-year deal. Looks like Ray Allen is going to stay with the Bucks, who he's currently on, correct? Yep. Sharif Abdul-Rahim is going to stay with Vancouver, now Memphis. Glenn Robinson looks like he's going to leave the reigning NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks. All right. Pau Gasol. Oh, do I just sign Pau? No, he's restricted, so I wouldn't be able to get him anyway. Jamal Mashburn. Okay, this is a stud, loaded free agency class. Cuttino Mobley, Western Conference champion. Kurt Thomas, who wasn't anything crazy for the Knicks. Antoine Walker. Daniel Marshall. This is a loaded free agency class. Damn. Richard Jefferson. Oh, he's restricted. He's been a beast for the Clippers. All right, so after day 1, we don't get... Wait, do we get Dirk? Oh, we do. He's all the way down here. So we get Dirk. We aren't going to read out the rights on... Oh, we have to on Norm Newton. That's a shame. We also have a $34 million trade exception to use. Huh? Okay. So let's sign Dirk here. And then affordable centers. Actually, we have to wait. So after moratorium, we land Dirk Nowitzki. Welcome to the team, Dirk. So Chris Webber to the Kings, back to the Kings, Allen back to the Bucks. We'll go over all those at the end of the free agency period. All right, so I'm going to sign Evan Eschmeyer, who was on that Rockets team that beat us with the Supersonics, to pretty much a 3-year deal, but then we'll have a team option on the last year. So we need him to be our starting center. Come on, dude, just accept the deal. There we go. Okay, so we do have a major trade exception. I don't know, like, trading Robert Horry, like, if there's a vet, yeah, like Dikembe Mutombo. I mean, if he was on a 1-year deal, I would think about it, definitely, but he is not on a 1-year deal. So we could eye somebody like that. Marcus Free, that wouldn't really make sense. Scott Pollard, he's 30 years old on a 1-year deal. Scott Pollard wouldn't be bad. I might do Robert Horry in a second for Carlos Boozer. I'm not going to trade with the Supersonics unless it's like makes sense for both teams. So actually, I'm going to be trading Robert Horry and a second-round pick for Scott Pollard, who will now be maybe our starting center. He might start over, not as Carlos Boozer. Jesus. I'm an idiot. Let's do this for Scott Pollard. There we go to the Suns, and we'll trade another second-round pick, and we're going to use that trade exception, so we bang that trade out. So, Salem Downbear would have been a cool pickup. But yeah, looking at our team right now, we have Felton, Bryant, Wagner, Grant, Gerald Wallace, Dirk, Wallace, Haslam, Pollard, Eschmeyer. So that's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then maybe Wallace would be 10. So yeah, let's just make sure we get back Gerald Wallace. I'll sign him to a 2-year deal, nothing crazy. I mean, he has been horrible, so I don't know if he'll make it past this year. Well, let's go to the end of the free agency period here. We still have a lot of that Shaq trade exception. Tony Parker ended up being an unrestricted free agent. Wow. The Hornets moved on from him. I would have loved to go after Tony Parker. Damn. That's crazy. Alright, so let me just go here to the last day. And then we'll look at... Ooh, Jamal Tinsley didn't sign. 30-year-old Tinsley. Larry Johnson, who's 36. Okay. But yeah, if we're looking at kind of the free agency recap, Weber back to the Kings. Allen back to the Bucks. Abdul Rahim back to the Grizzlies. Robinson back to the NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks. We get Dirk. That was a huge free agency signing. Antoine Walker to the Atlanta Hawks to join Melo. All right. Pau Gasol back to the Jazz. No, what? I would have went after Gasol. If I didn't know he was going to leave. All right, so the Mavericks didn't bring him back for some reason, and he joins Dwayne Wade, and I think Dwight... No, is Dwight in Indy or is Dwight in Utah? Dwight's in Indy. I don't know why I thought he was in Utah. Who did the Jazz have? So the Jazz have Gasol, Wade, and they signed Tony Parker, and they have Danny Granger. Oh, baby, that might be the next team we want to do. But yeah, looking at this match, back to the Charlotte Bobcats, Starkovich back to the Kings, Mobley back to the Rockets, Michael Finley. Wow, Dallas lost a bunch of guys here. And Finley goes to the Nuggets. Zebo back to the Raptors. Kurt Thomas to the Sixers. Camby to the Heat. Big Z. All right, Dallas gets someone. Daniel Marshall to Cleveland. All right, he leaves the NBA champion Bucks. Kerry Kittles back to the Nets. Jason Williams goes to the Hornets. All right, he's going to join LeBron and Stoudemire there and replaces Tony Parker. Travis Best to Minnesota. Brad Miller to Denver, or stays in Denver. Richard Jefferson left the Clippers to go to the Bulls. What? Why are all these restricted free agents leaving? Agent Zero leaves Golden State for Toronto. What is going on? Larry Hughes leaves Seattle to go to Indiana. Jason Richardson goes to the Supersonics. And, wow, Joe Johnson took $10 million a year to stay in Seattle. Jason Terry to the Warriors. Memento Core, who went high yet third overall in, I believe, the 2001 NBA draft. He leaves Atlanta to go to Cleveland. All right, an interesting free agency recap. So player progression, we have a 99 overall Kobe Bryant, 92 Dirk, and then we have a bunch of like hosh-posh players around him. Hopefully, I mean, Raymond Felton can develop into like a nice big 3 player with Dirk and Kobe. Evan Eschmeyer, he's regressing great, but it is only a 2-year deal. And then there's Joe Wagner, who was a second-round pick. I think he's an auto-generated guy. And Julian Wallace might be the same. All right, so we are going to be deciding where the 2006, I believe, All-Star game is going to be. So let's randomly... Oh, it is Chicago. Never mind. I just accidentally pressed A. So yeah, we're going to download the... This is going to be the 2005-2006 season, I believe. Or honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I always thought Dwight was drafted in 04 and then Paul in 05. Because I feel like this was 06. But I don't know, I could be completely wrong. But I'll find out in a second. We have 3 trading camps here. I do want to send Raymond Felton to untapped potential. I think Scott Pollard is going to be our starting center. There we go. So I'm going to send Scott Pollard to big man defense. And then we're going to send Gerald Wallace to perimeter shooting because he is horrible at that. Jesus, I hope he just doesn't take any threes. But yeah, this is going to be the 2005-06 season, and this is a very good draft class, or it's a pretty solid one at least. Brandon Roy, Kyle Lowry, Rondo, Aldridge, Rudy Gay, Bargnani, Paul Millsap, Redick, Cephalosha, PJ Tucker, JJ Barea, Jordan Farmar, CJ Watson, Deshaun Stevenson, Ronnie Brewer, Kalina Azubuike, he was in the David Lee trade, Steve Novak. Yeah, there's a bunch of real guys. I think there's like 31 real guys, I think, from Lou Munson on. Adam Morrison, Okay, yeah, there's a lot of real guys in this. Cool, cool, cool. Good draft class there. So here's the rotation for the 2005-06 season with the Lakers. Raymond Felton, Kobe Bryant, Gerald Wallace, Dirk Nowitzki, and Scott Pollard. Evan Eschmeyer will be technically our sixth man. Our bench is pretty weak. Joel Wagner, Ryan Grant, and Udonis Haslem. Julian Wallace will be, I guess, like the next guy in case somebody gets hurt. We also signed Monty Williams, Kevin Ollie, Kelly Lucky, and Rod Anthony. So if somebody gets hurt, we're actually kind of screwed. But yeah, so system proficiency, I'm actually going to change Brad Stevens' preference to balance. All right, so let's check out system proficiency here. Balanced is going to be 3.5 stars. Is anything 4? No, okay. Our preseason power ranking according to NBA.com is actually pretty low. It's 11th, but I think we could be a pretty good team. Let's actually see. Yeah, actually, that's it. It's kind of weird doing the offseason first now than we used to do the regular season first. I don't think I'm going to play any regular season games. I don't know. I think we're just going to go, if we're a playoff team, just going to play some playoff games. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the simulation. Alright, so Joel Wagner is hurt. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. I might lower the tendencies here for injuries or the frequency, because that is like our 6th injury so far, but our first major one. So let's move Grant up. He honestly could be the 6th man. Yeah, we'll put him as the 6th man. Kind of risky, but we'll do that. And then we'll give Julian Wallace 12 minutes. So you guys said to put player regression rate on like 70 or like 70, so we'll do that there. And I lowered the user injury frequency to 25 and the CPU injury frequency to like 35. But actually, we can talk about the team really quick. 65% teammate chemistry. We're 23-8. We're doing really well so far. We are currently number 1 in the Western Conference. You love to see it. How are the Knicks doing? Okay, the Knicks are a playoff team, it looks like, so far in the Eastern Conference. Shaq is having a spectacular year for them. Also, Derek Fisher. Just don't want to be your coach. So, player stats here. Kobe Bryant is averaging almost 30 points. 5.5 assists. 4.5 rebounds. 55, 40, 88 splits. He might win MVP. He might win MVP. Dirk is averaging about 25 points, 7 rebounds, 50, 44, 88 splits. You love to see it. Felton, 14 and 5, okay. 41 from 3, I'll take it. And then there's Ryan Grant, who shooting 38 from 3. Eschmeyer is doing a little bit better than Pollard. Actually, Pollard is averaging 11 rebounds and over a steal and almost a block a game. All right. I mean, Haslam's kind of not that good. Gerald Wallace, oh my God, dude. This dude cannot shoot. I can't be starting this dude. I cannot be starting this dude. I know we're doing great, and I'm sure he's a fine defender. What's his, like, perimeter defense grade? It is an A. Ugh, I guess we're going to have to live with this horrible shooting. Alright, let's get back into the simulation here. Alright, so Joel Wagner is back, so we're going to just go... We'll go like 24 to Grant. We'll go 19 to Eschmeyer. We'll go 12 to Haslam. And then we'll go Wagner. We could probably play more than Haslam. So let's play him 19 as well. Actually, we can do 25 to Grant. And then we'll do 22 to Wagner. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me do that. Okay. Julian Wallace. Looks like he wasn't playing horrible, though. I mean, he wasn't doing much anyway. So, yeah, we are 32 and 11. Almost at the trade deadline. We're playing really well. We have 99 over Kobe Bryant, who is maybe... leading the league in MVP? No, he's number 3 behind T-Mac, who's going to win his, like, 4th straight. And AI, and then there's Duncan and Baron Davis. Shaq is up there in Defensive Player of the Year, so it's justifying that trade for the New York Knicks. And then there's Ben Wallace, Jermaine O'Neal, Duncan, and Garnett. And for Rookie of the Year, Chris Paul. Man, imagine having this on our team. Or Darren Williams, who's averaging 20 and 7. And then there's Bynum. Lawrence Kennedy, okay, he was a 2nd-round pick. And then Deion Johnson, another 2nd-round pick. Oh, never mind. They're selecting the captains here. Okay, so it is still before the trade deadline. So Kobe's a captain, all right. And T-Mac is a captain. So let's see the teams you love to see. Kobe trips his old buddy Shaq. Vince Carter, Zach Randolph, and Glenn Robinson are the starters for Kobe. Reserves are Jermaine O'Neal, current Sonic, Baron Davis, KG. Dwayne Wade makes his first All-Star game. Hey, we get Dirk as well. Antoine Walker and Mike Bibby. So 2 Supersonics make it. Shout out to them. And then for Team Tracy, you got T-Mac, AI, Weber, Duncan, Sharif Abdul-Rahim as the starters. And the reserves, Paul Pierce, Stackhouse, Mashburn, Daniel Marshall, Jason Kidd, Ray Allen, and Kenyon Martin. So let's go to the trade deadline. And I don't think I'm going to make any trades. We're 37 and 14. We don't really want to give up our 1st-round pick. And, I mean, if I can move Gerald Wallace, just for, like, but his defense is very good. I can't deny that. Kwame Brown, I mean, I don't know who I would even want to get or, like, try to work out a trade, so Travis Best, interesting. But no, I think we're going to... Oh, we still have that trade exception. Yeah, I was thinking about trading Gerald Wallace, but I don't think I'm going to find a trade right now. So, yeah, we're not going to make a trade here at the trade deadline. Let's go to the All-Star Game where I'm just going to simcast it so we can kind of see how everybody does. So, this is the Rising Stars game, so let's see. Is this messed up, or is this going to be, like, kind of correct rosters? All right, Chris Paul, Darren Williams, Danny Granger, Jerry Richardson, Andrew Bynum. This was on Team USA, who beat Team World by 1 point. Who have Nate Robinson's on Team World. David Lee's on Team World. He isn't playing great. Calderon, okay, they got that right. DJ Mbenga, they got that right as well. He's a supersonic, maybe. Either way, let's just go to the also. You can't see who won the dunk contest right now, but yeah, let's see. I don't know if you can see it ever, but let's see the All-Star Game, East versus West. Kobe versus LeBron. So Kobe's Western Conference, and then you got. The Eastern Conference is Team Tracy. So let's see. Oh, Team East is blowing them out. Yeah, but okay, Team Kobe did come back, but they lost by 5. How did Kobe and Dirk do? Dirk had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 for 6 shooting. Shaq 10 and 4 as well. Kobe had 16 points. He didn't play great. Chris Webber was pretty solid. There's Kidd, McGrady. All right, so let's get into this sim here, and let's pretty much finish up the end of the regular season. Kobe is due for an extension next year, so let's just lock him up now while we can. So we'll give him an extra 2 years, so we have him under contract for the next 4 years. Alright, so we're finishing up the regular season here. We are currently 57-24. Are we going to end the regular season as the 1 seed? No! The goddamn Rockets! They've been a thorn in my side this whole series. And they're going to steal the 1 seed from us. That is a damn shame if we don't, I guess, win and they lose on the final day. But yeah, we'll look at the playoff seedings in full. Did the Knicks make it? No, the Knicks did not make the playoffs with Shaq, unfortunately. Damn. He was great for them. So he was worth the 5th pick, I think, in my eyes. Just from what you got from him. So final game of the season, we hit it with a dub. So T-Mac is your, 3rd straight MVP. I think it's 4th in the 6 years we have done in this series. Yeah, he might end up being the GOAT. He might end up being the GOAT. He is now a 4-time MVP winner in the year 2002, 2004, 5, and 6 now. He's a 3 straight time winner. Chris Paul is your Rookie of the Year. Oh, I wish Shaq got me that. I wish Shaq got me that, man. Maybe if we had our 1st round pick at 18, we could have packaged that with Shaq and get higher, but it is what it is. Josh Smith was the 6th man of the year for the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right. Interesting. Shaq, Defensive Player of the Year, so they traded for the Defensive Player of the Year and an All-Star starter. Terrence Burke, Most Improved, and Billy Donovan of the Thunder? Supersonics? No. I don't know who Bill Donovan's coaching. He's coaching the 1 seed. Is he coaching the Rockets? No. He's coaching whoever the 1 seed is in the Eastern Conference. All-NBA First Team, T-Mac, AI, Tim Duncan, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, and Shaquille O'Neal. Alright, so Shaq was All-NBA First Team as well. All-NBA Second Team, no Kobe! But you have Baron Davis, Chris Paul, Chris Webber, KG, Jermaine O'Neal. Kobe makes 3rd team with Vince Carter, LeBron, Paul Pierce, and Bosh. LeBron, very good. Same with Chris Bosh. Paul Pierce, okay, yeah, he was in Houston this whole time. All defensive 1st team, T-Mac, AI, Duncan, Garnett, Shaq. And then all defensive 2nd team, Wade, Carter, Marion, Gasol, and Ben Wallace. Our rookie 1st team, we got Paul, Williams, Bynum on that team. And then rookie 2nd team, you got Robinson and Granger on it. So yeah, I guess it is the Detroit Pistons that do have Billy Donovan, yes. So we are the 1 seed. Okay, so we ended up getting the 1 seed, which is nice. We are taking on the 8-seeded Vancouver to Memphis Grizzlies. So we'll go over their team in a second. And then you got the Spurs versus the Kings here. Sonics as the 3 seed, okay, against the 6-seeded Suns. 2-seeded Rockets against the 7-seeded Nuggets. So we might get Sonics Rockets in the 2nd round. Over here, got the reigning champion Milwaukee Bucks versus the 7-seeded Pacers, 3-seeded Magic, 6-seeded Sixers, 4-seeded Hawks, 5-seeded Nets, and then 1-seeded Pistons, 8-seeded Raptors. The Pistons have been so good throughout the series. They also have Amar Odom, Ron Artest, Ben Wallace. Okay. We can check out the Grizzlies before we check out the stats. The Grizzlies have Jason Kidd. Remember that. Yeah, he was an all-star 33-year-old kid. They have all-star Sharif Abdul-Rahim. They're a good 8 seed. Corey Benjamin doesn't look too bad. Marcus Fizzer isn't anything crazy. Jelani McCoy, former Supersonic, back in year 1. Ruben Newton, okay. Danny Fortson, Ronnie Wiles, Walter McCarty, Kendrick Perkins, Cedric Henderson, and Sergey Klimov. former Sonic, and then they also have Brandon Bass. Here were the stats. Kobe Bryant averaged 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 5.7 assists, 1.3 steals as well, and shot 54, 42, 87 from the field. Dirk, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 2.2 assists, a steal, a block and a half, 49, 45, 88 splits. He was spectacular. Raymond Felton was solid as a rookie. He'll continue to get better. 14.5 points, 5 assists, 42, 38, 82 splits. Ryan Grant, 11 points, 2.5 assists. Urshmeyer, 8 and 5, not bad. 41 from the field, 33 from 3. There's Wagner, Gerald Wallace, 6 rebounds, 5.5. You know what? He did get 6 rebounds, 5 assists, over a steal a game. But he shot. Oh my god, this dude can't hit a freaking shot. There's Scott Pollard. He averaged 11 rebounds, or 10 rebounds, excuse me, and a steal per game. And then there's Haslam and Wallace. So let's get the play, or actually, I'll show you guys the league leaders. Here are the top scorers of the 2005-06 season. Carter, did he? Yeah, he's always been in Dallas. So there's LeBron was top 10. Dirk was 11. Shaq was 13. Bibby was 16. All right, Peja and Chris Webber there. Jay Williams. I was like, Jason Williams? No way. So that is the top 30 in scores. Let's look at the top 30 rebounders. We should see Dirk, right? Didn't Dirk average a lot? Or there's Scott Pollard. Maybe Dirk didn't. And I'm tripping. I don't know why I thought Dirk did. But yeah. No Jermaine O'Neal. He was 9. All right. And then for assists, we can look at this. Chris Paul. Man, this guy's already an all-star. That's insane. He's kind of getting the mellow trajectory. So, yeah, here are the top 30 in assists. We got nobody here, but there's 2 Sonics and Mike Bibby and Boris Diaw. All right, so round 1 here against the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's get into this. We're in LA. Not a good start, boys. Oh, man. Are we going to lose to the 8-seeded Grizzlies in round 1? Or in game 1? Oh, my God. We are down by 2 with 6 seconds left. Do we have the ball? Do we have the ball? Oh, my God. No, wait, Grant, medium, jump shot made, Urshmeyer, yeah, no, we don't have the ball, unfortunately. So, there's no chance we could tie this, so I guess we'll just simulate it. Damn, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we lose by 4. Okay. Dirk, Dirk and Kobe were not great. They combined 8 for 28 from 3. They combined 18 for 50 from the field. Oh, God. Felton was good, though, 21, 6 and 6, 6 for 8 shooting. Yeah, he was really good, 75% there. Ryan Grant was solid. Oh, I wanted to mess with the rotation. Gerald Wallace should just not be shooting the ball. You know what? What I think I'm going to do is Gerald Wallace can come off the bench. Grant is he's 6'3". Damn. Joel Wagner. Damn. You know, we're just going to give Wallace like 26 minutes. We're going to go 37 to Kobe, 36 to Dirk. And we'll go like 20 to Urshmeyer. We'll go 10 to Haslam. We'll go 27 to Grant. We'll go 20 to Wagner. We'll swap these guys. And honestly, I'm going to go 38 Kobe, 37 Dirk. So, all right, we lost game 1. Sharif dropped 44 on us in LA. Oh, God, the Lakers, they have not done a lot either in the playoffs since year 1, where I think they won the finals. Yeah, oh, my God, we're going to go down 2-0. We're going to go down 2-0. We lose by 20. Kobe, 27. Dirk, oh, my God, 8 for 20, 5 for 10. Okay. Oh, boy. We are down 2-0. We lose both games in LA. Kid drops 27, 6 and 7. Sharif with 27 and 9. This is not good. We cannot go down 3-0. Come on, in Memphis. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is going on? We lost by 15. Kobe dropped 41. Kobe was great. Ryan Grant, great. But Dirk, man. Oh, he's been pretty horrible in this series, shooting-wise. Felton, oh, wow. I mean, I got to get rid of Gerald Wallace in this offseason no matter what. Damn, Kobe's been playing well. Sharif drops 37, Kid 31 and 16, and we are down 3-0. And none of these games have been close besides game 1. I should have hopped into that game. Are we not even going to be able to hop into a game in this video? Oh, my fucking God. All right, we're coming back. All right, can we at least make this respectable? Holy crap, we're down by... I just want to play with this team, but I just want to maybe rant for the next 5 minutes. What the hell happened? In my mind, I was like, okay, what happens if we win a championship in this video? Do we just go to a new team in the next video? I don't know. But what the hell happened here? I don't know. Oh, my God, I can't believe. And, wow, Raymond Felton misses the layup. Pollard, Dirk had 39 in this game. Kobe at 25, 10, and 7. How do we get swept? This is embarrassing. New coach. We trade away Shaq. Shaq's probably laughing in New York, even though they didn't make the playoffs. Wow. new coach. We trade away Shaq, and we are going to get swept by the 8-seeded Grizzlies, who just relocated to Memphis. Holy crap. What do we do now? You guys got to let me know in the comments. What do we do? Obviously, we have our big two in Dirk and Kobe. I really think we maybe just trade Gerald Wallace. Maybe Gerald Wallace with our first round pick can get into the top 20s and add a different small forward. Like, obviously, we're not going to get a Brandon Roy or a LaMarcus Aldridge or somebody like that in this draft, but I don't know. That is crazy that we just got swept by the Grizzlies. I'm, like, astonished right now. I can't believe. Wow. So, you know Kobe is going to get in that Mamba mentality. We're going to go through the offseason and hopefully be better next year. Yeah, I was like, all right, if we win the championship, what do we do? But no, we're not even going to make it out of round one. This was so embarrassing. I think the bench is just kind of horrendous, so we need a better bench. I think Urshmeyer is a fine backup center, and Ryan Grant's a fine backup wing. But Haslam and Julian Wagner, they need to go. They need to go, and I think Gerald Wallace might need to go in the offseason as well. So we'll work on that, and hopefully Felton develops. Imagine we had Chris Paul on the team or Darren Williams. It just would have been a lot better. Great. A defensive 3-second violation. But yeah, what do we do in the, let me know in the comments below, because once we win a championship, it will end this. So we're going to be a contender next year. As long as we have Kobe and Dirk, we're still going to be a contender. Or just at least, we were the 1 seed. I guess we were just a regular season team. I don't know what happened. Maybe I got to set a thing where just Gerald Wallace doesn't shoot the ball, like, ever. Like, he's a great defender and all. I don't know, man. I don't know, because this dude could not hit a shot to save his life. Kobe to the rack. Man, he's got 27, 10, and 7. But really, Raymond Felton, I guess. I mean, if he was averaging 14 points, 5 assists throughout the series, I'll take that. But maybe we need a better center. Maybe we look at a trade for Scott Pollard in our first-round pick to see. Maybe we do that for Dikembe Mutombo and just try to get the last, like, licks of his career, Kobe. Okay, who missed that? I don't even know. I think that was their shooting guard, Corey Benjamin. Felton to the rock, right around kid. He gets fouled. I mean, oh, no, there's only 36 seconds left. I was like, can we make this a game? No, unfortunately not. So it's going to be, we're going to be down by 7. I mean, yeah, even if they missed it and then we hit a 3, we're still going to be down by 4 with 10 seconds left. Yeah, this series is over. We just got swept. I can't believe we just got swept by the 8-seeded Grizzlies, who just relocated to Memphis. Wow. Jason Kidd, Sharif Abdur-Rahim just swept us. That duo ended up being better than the Kobe-Dirk duo. I'm kind of speechless. Okay, Dirk was fantastic. Damn, Kobe did not have a great game here in Game 4. He was a -9. Dirk was great. I cannot fault Dirk. Damn, he's probably a little bit upset coming here. He could have played with CP3 in Cleveland, but he chose to play with Kobe. All right, Raymond Felton was solid. I mean, how did he end up in this series? He was okay. Let's just hope he develops. We really need to add something else besides those guys, because look at this. We need, like, that. Oh, my God, Gerald Wallace did not. Jesus Christ. 7 rebounds, 5 assists. I mean, if he could just shoot 40% from the field and not shoot threes, I would take it. But he's shooting, like, record low numbers. But, yeah, we need, like, that 6th man that could just maybe drop, like, 10 points for us off the bench, 15 points. Ryan Grant was an anything there. I can't believe that's how this video ended. We got to play, what, 2 minutes of gameplay? Because besides Game 1, the rest of the games weren't close at all. So, yeah, they sweep us. These 4-seeded Spurs beat the Kings in 7. The Supersonics swept the Suns, and the Rockets swept the Nuggets. So this is a series to eye. I hope the Supersonics win it all. The Pistons beat the Raptors in 5, and the Nets beat the Hawks in 5, so Melo goes down. Sixers beat the Magic in 6, so T-Mac goes down, and the reigning NBA champion Bucks beat Dwight Howard and the Pacers in 6. They also have Rasheed Wallace, who's really freaking good. So let's see how this next round goes. Damn it. So the Rockets beat the Sonics in 5. Makes me so mad. But the Grizzlies are in the Western Conference Finals. You're kidding me. They beat the Spurs. Duncan goes down to them as well. So I can't get as mad if Duncan is losing to them too. The Nets beat the Pistons in 7. Alright, we have a 5 and 6 seed over here. Stephon Marbury might go to the finals. Kenyon Martin is developing into a stud. Alright. And then the Sixers as well. So we're going to get AI or Marbury in the finals. Scal, and then Nene, excuse me. They signed Kurt Thomas, Matt Harping, Dikembe Mutombo. I just laugh at Matt Harping just because he's black and in real life he's white. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, and then we got Memphis versus Houston here. Let's see who's going to the NBA Finals. Memphis! All right. Do we get as mad still? The Grizzlies are going to the finals to take on AI, who swept the Nets. And you know what? Nice to see the Rockets lose in 6. So we got AI and the Sixers versus Jason Kidd and the Memphis Grizzlies. Alright. Let's see. Can the 8-seeded Grizzlies win, or can AI bring a championship to Philly? The Grizzlies are up 2-0. Game 1, they ended up winning by 18. Sharif is just going off, man. This guy is one of the top 5 players in the NBA, arguably, if he wins the finals here. AI is doing all he can, but they are currently down 2-0. Scalabrine is averaging 10. Okay. Sharif dropped 49 in game 2. And let's see what happens here. Okay, it went to 7. And the Grizzlies win it all. Sharif Abdur-Rahim is your finals MVP, averaging 35, 7, and 3. They were up 1-0, 2-0. They were up 3-0. And then the Sixers won 3 in a row. But then the Grizzlies won Game 7 by 7 points. So yeah, that is going to be it for me. You guys got to let me know, what the hell do we change about this team? Do we get rid of Wallace? Do we just need to find a better bench? Do we get a better center? Let me know in the comments below, because now I can ask for you guys for advice for the offseason now that we are ending these before the offseason. But yeah, that is going to be for me. If we get 1,500 likes on this video, I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the Lakers side of things. It's going to be a different philosophy now that we're already good over here. So I don't plan on this going more than 3 episodes, so we'll have at max 2 more. And then we'll take control over a team next. And I'll probably do a straw poll team. So that means, like, I'll make a straw poll with all 30 teams, and then you guys will pick the team we do next. Because I kind of picked this one, or I kind of overrided the overall choice. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in episode 7 now. Peace.